Everyone to Global FX Radio YouTube. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton, November 26th, 2008. What a day. What a day. What a sucky day. Oh, man, could I not have been more wrong or what? Whew. Well, you win some, you lose some. I mean, I was right about the commodity currencies. The Aussie, the commodity currencies look good. I think that was more due to the Indian story. I have to say I'm honored that CNBC spoke exactly what I spoke about regarding inflation. How printing all this money is going to cause inflation. They had all these people on, and what's amazing to me is that they really believe they don't even that it's more about the short run they're concerned. Well, how about 5 years from now? And they're not talking about the long run implications. They didn't address that and what ifs. Right now they're just saying we're in panic mode. We have to do something, and I don't agree with that. No one says we have to do anything. So printing money your way out of it. There's got to be ramifications, and I think they don't care. So like I said this on my radio broadcast, it's like if George Bush would have said, well, I'm going to inflate housing prices to save our economy after 9/11, but in the end, it could cause a bubble that will collapse the economy. You know? What do you think people would have done? So, whatever. Anyway, there are ramifications of it, and that means higher inflation. Maybe not house prices, because those are going to be held up artificially. But it certainly is going to be inflation down the road, no question about it. So, anyway, again, today's action. We saw U.S. numbers, just an abomination. Durable goods collapsing as predicted. Euro sterling, big reversal there. Dollar index, listen, as much as I was dead wrong, this is a one-day deal. It's a one-day bounce. I still stand by my bias. Euro acts terrible. Cable still hanging tough. Monster comebacks, monster sell-off today. I mean, holy crap. What a day. I just think we have another inside day. An inside day is when we have a range trade. So I think we're probably going to, I think we maybe run a little bit higher, only to then make a retest of the lows. I don't see us making new lows until Thanksgiving night, Asia, Friday morning. And remember, it is triple roll. So I think carry trade is going to roll over today for sure. And we're going to take a look at that. And I think euro dollar is probably going to come in to test the 128.10 today lows. Sterling might come in and test 152. And again, with this whole Indian bombing, maybe carry traders in Japan want their money home. They're a little nervous about it. Maybe terrorist attack in their own country. I don't know. But again, the key is going to be on this dollar index. If we take out 86.50, 86.42, if we take that out, I would have to change my bias. But I think we make another run for 86, and probably by the end of the day tomorrow, we probably roll over back down to the 85s, low 85s. And then Thursday night, Friday morning in Asia, that's when we take out the lows. And again, this is also a precursor on my stock market bias. One thing very important to understand about the stock market, and so a very smart guy came on TV today and said, the stock market between Thanksgiving and Christmas, on average, over the last 10 years, has never been down more than 5%. So that to me, again, I think the stock market is probably going to continue to go higher. That should mean a carry trade breakout. And again, so look at this euro dollar. That means dollar yen goes up and euro dollar goes up. And again, this to me is setting up a nice flag. We take out the lows today and close below, let's say 127.90, and then I'll get bearish. We're probably going to go for the lows. Listen, they could be breaking this out. This euro dollar, this could be a wedge where they break it out to break it down. Now, I personally, again, this could pull back all the way down to this breakout here. Damn it. There, and still be a long, if it holds that pullback, the retracement of this entire move, which 50% retracement of the euro dollar move from 124 to let's say 31, 700 pips, 350 pips, we're talking about 127.50. So, and the 61.8 is probably down to here. So, to me, I'm very nervous about my bias being long. But again, given that my bias that the stock market is going to go up, the carry trade is going up, more liquidity, and this is a nice breakout from this whole wedge, and it made lower highs on the daily, my bias is the upside. Dollar yen, and I think, and again, hey, listen, if they break it down in Asia Thursday night, because again, I see it every year. Maybe this year it doesn't happen in Thanksgiving, in Asia and Europe. And it just keeps going in Europe, too. And I know some of you that follow the market know what I'm talking about. And it just keeps going, and it lasts for a couple of days, 3, 4, 5 days. This maybe lasts till the first week in December. So, big moves happen, and they continue. Thanksgiving, and Friday, yada yada. So dollar yen again made a nice comeback today. I like it. I think it probably retests tonight today's lows. We're going to look to get long at 95. I think dollar yen has potential to make a run at least for 97, and then maybe even break out. Again, the stock market's going to keep going higher. Dollar yen could certainly go and test parity, if not 98.50. And today's lows are crucial. Today's lows got to hold, or else my bias would change. Hey, listen, I can't be right every day, folks. Believe me, it's difficult to have my passion, especially when I lost money today. It sucks. You think I want to do the show today? Not at all. I lost money today. I'm not happy. You know what? You can't make money every day. And the bottom line is having enough money in your account so you can trade the next day. And that's the key. So I bailed. We lost money today, and that's it. Things came back. So what? Cable collapsed after we got out of the bounce. We sold the bounce. Thank goodness we got out of that cable. Even though it came back, it wouldn't have been pretty. Looking at sterling dollar again, pulling back nicely to the exponential moving average, to the 30. You know, as long as cable doesn't really break through that 150 level, my bias is the upside. Really, today's lows, which held that 150, 180 level. They break through there, we're going lower. So I think we make a retest of this area, 152, and I'm looking to get long there. And again, triple roll, baby. Triple roll coming up tonight. If you don't know about triple roll, check out my radio broadcast. I spoke a lot about it today, globalfxradio.com. And again, I apologize for the last couple of days. I don't know what happened with my system. Look at this euro sterling again. Beautiful double top. We missed that short by 4 pips. 100 pip reversal. We missed by 4 pips. Hopefully some of you got in on that bounce and shorted up there. I think euro sterling is rolling over. I think we're going to retest this 83.50 level. We retest 83.50, and I got to tell you, we're probably going down to 82. And that means sterling yen, sterling dollar, to the moon, Alice. Euro yen. Oh, man. You know, watch. Today was the fake out. We go right back up tonight. I mean, we pull back, but I think we hold. Euro yen certainly took out previous day lows. Not good. Euro sterling, the relative strength loser today. So euro yen really should be the lower of the two. Sterling yen held up fairly well. Made a nice comeback. But again, taking out previous day lows, not good. Again, we take out 125 though to the upside. I got to tell you, this baby's going to look good. And again, I think we have an inside day. I think we probably rally. I think we sell off and then we rally. And we bounce off it. And again, I just think it's too early for them to collapse the carry trade. They'll do it at the end of the year. You know, the last 2 weeks of the year, I think that's when they really come after it. But I could be wrong. Maybe they collapse and then they rallied into the end of the year. I don't think that's the play. Look at sterling yen. Did not take out previous day lows. Sterling yen looking much more healthy than euro yen. And again, so the one I look to be short more is euro yen. That looks much worse. But sterling yen, we're going to be shorting at 5 o'clock. And we're going to look to cover. You know, I think this 44.50 level is very important at hold. If sterling yen breaks through 44.50, it's going to get ugly. 43.50 and say bye-bye. So, but again, folks, if you're able to trade in the next 48 hours, don't just because it's Turkey Day in America, do not think that there's not going to be a lot of action. There always is. Watch. I put it on the line this year and nothing happens. Maybe. Commodity currency is very strong. Let's look at this Aussie yen. Aussie yen. And I'll tell you, I love this Euro Canada. I love this Euro Canada. Aussie yen made a nice little comeback. Again, inside day. Nothing major. Looks much more constructive. We're not shorting those on the triple roll. I'll give you this Euro Canada. Look at this daily chart in Euro Canada. The euro really was weak across the board today, I got to tell you. Euro dollar, Euro yen, Euro sterling, Euro Canada. Really, the euro was very weak. And I'll tell you, there's a nice closing low. Keeps on making these double tops. You have a big W formation. I think we come back down big time. Canada is certainly doing a lot better than Europe, in my opinion. They got everything under the sun commodities, and commodities are going up. And I like it. And certainly rolling over. We're going to look to sell this bounce again. We missed that one by 10 pips also. Sometimes we nail them, sometimes we don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. And George got nuts. Triple roll, baby. So I'm looking to sell it. I'm in a delirious mood. We're looking to sell it, and then look to get long at the bottom of the ranges. Andrew Spanton, Global FX Radio, YouTube. Info at globalfxradio.com. The only voice you'll ever need in Forex that makes you money most days. Have a good one. Bye-bye.